Good morning, children. So let's learn the EVS lesson number 5, lesson number 11, our home and environment. Okay, in that lesson, we learn about the different types of houses in our last lesson. Then we also discuss some environmental pollution effects. So due to increasing population of the world, so that is why houses are being to be built in a large number. Okay, so one reason is that so natural resources have to be used in very large quantity to build these houses. Okay, do you understand this? Then they are obtained some natural resources that utilize to prepare the large quantity of houses. As we are going, the population is going on increasing and increasing day by day. The people required large number of houses to live, so that to build these large quantities of houses, the large number of natural resources are required, such as sand, water, wood, also some artificial, some man-made sources are also required, such as cement, and lots of energy is required to prepare these substances. So these is obtained using environment and lead to the pollution. That also leads to the pollution, that is air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and noise pollution. Okay, how it causes? Digging of fields for quarrying, that creates the pollution. Then extracting sand from seashores and river beds also. Then extracting stones and earth from the ground. Then drawing out excessive amount of groundwater, felling trees to clear land, filling up ponds, lakes, streams, rivers, creeks, and low-lying areas to reclaim land. So because of growing urbanization, land which was previously being used for agriculture and similar other purposes is now used for building roads, to build houses, and this also settlements. When these leads to shortage of agricultural land, forest land is used for agriculture, forests are going to be cut down. So this is one of the main reason for deforestation. You know, the trees are felled in great numbers and forests are reduced due to these settlements and urbanization. Okay, so this is one of the main reason. Then energy is also used, energy needed to produce these construction materials. That energy is used in very large amount, so that for production of bricks, for the production of cement, glass, sand, so that ultimately reduces the energy. That also creates the environmental pollution. It gives a big harmful impact on the environment. So where does this energy come from? Now a question arises, from where we get this energy? It is produced by using natural fuels like coal, petrol, oil, gas. So these natural fuels can be used only once. That we learn, these are the non-renewable natural resources जो कि खत्म हो जाते हैं यूज करने के बाद. So this means these are non-renewable, non-replenishable natural resources, that is oil, petrol, coal, gas, and it takes lots of years, hundreds, thousands or millions of years to form. So they use only once. They get consumed when we use them. Moreover, burning these fuels leads to the air pollution also, that releases the harmful gases. Due to it gives a big impact on the environment. So that's why it is necessary to bring into use the source of energy, that is the eco-friendly source of energy. The natural source of energy we have to use, that means solar energy and wind energy, that are available in plenty amount and which do not cause the pollution. These are non-exhaustible sources of energy, and these are renewable sources of energy. So that source is available in large quantity and they never replenished. Okay, they always obtained in large quantity and it's an eco-friendly source of energy we have to use. Okay, so all the living things need shelter, like humans, other living things also build shelter using the various materials in their environment. So birds also build nests by using the sticks and available material. Also human being required the shelter. They also build a house by using man-made materials like bricks, sand, cement, wood, iron. So that materials are not eco-friendly. So, but last year we saw that their shelters are eco-friendly and temporary. We should also able to make permanent houses. They are eco-friendly. Eco-friendly means the some characteristics of eco-friendly houses. What we use? So minimum consumption of natural resources means eco-friendly house. We should have to use minimum consumption of natural resource. Then use of non-exhaustible sources of energy such as biogas, wind energy and solar energy. So these are some non-exhaustible sources of energy. We should have to use them. Then recycling of water. जो भी water है, water should be recycled, means we use it again and again. Then recycling of garbage also. The garbage we should have to recycle. The non-garbage is biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Okay. The biodegradable waste we can convert it into compost, and that compost we can use for our farming. And non-biodegradable waste, we can recycle that waste into various materials, useful materials. So recycling of garbage. Then avoiding artificial materials and artificial colors also. Okay, so avoid artificial materials that creates the pollution. Also use artificial, do not use artificial colors. Then provision for natural light and ventilation in the houses. We should know a natural light, that is the sunlight, is very much important. So that natural light is we get from the sun. Also we have a good ventilation, that is should be present in our houses. Ventilation se kya hoga? A fresh air that enters inside the house. Ventilators, जो भी वेंटिलेटर्स में की बाहर की ताजी हवा, ठंडी हवा या फ्रेश एयर अंदर आएगी और अंदर में जो घर के अंदर की जो impure air है that remove out to the, so window should be there, means proper ventilation is present in the house. So this means this is the characteristics of the eco-friendly house. Okay children, to see that the eco-friendly house picture is given in your textbook. See this one, ventilation is here, proper windows are there. It is made up of, I think, mud. Okay, so this is the eco-friendly picture. Now we have to see the why eco-friendly houses are found, why they are important. So an eco-friendly or the green home is an environmentally low impact house. It's a low impact house. Then it is designed and built using materials and technology that reduces carbon footprint and requires less energy consumption. So these eco-friendly houses are not gives such a harmful impact on the environment. Okay. So then one underwater shelters means water tourism. Another point, water tourism has now become an important occupation. In some places, there are underwater shelters for tourists. If you have seen. So from these shelters, we get a direct view of the seabed and the amazing marine life. So such shelters are observed in the coastal regions of Europe and North America. So underwater houses are there in this. We can see the view of marine fishes, marine animals we can see. Then we know the tree house, jungle में जो रहते हैं वो usually we leave the tree houses to protect themselves from the wild animals. Then the city of Mumbai comprises 7 islands. The portions of water bodies between them were filled with stone and earth to create a land. So later settlements, roads and industries were developed on, you know, the islands, अंडमान निकोबार बीच में रहने के लिए जगह होती है और आजू बाजू में पूरा वाटर बॉडीज होती है, that is the island. So this is about the lesson. So what we learn in this lesson, we observe a variety of types of houses, house construction in region of different climate. Then house are built to suit the climate of that region. जैसे जो एरिया का रीजन क्लाइमेटिक रीजन है, क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन से उसके ऊपर से ही हाउसेस बिल्डअप होते हैं. Then different materials are obtained from the nature are used to build a house. That is, we should be judicious in using energy. We should have to use eco-friendly source of energy. Then it is necessary to increase the use of non-exhaustible source of energy. That means wind energy and solar energy. It is necessary to build the eco-friendly houses that should be use of minimum consumption of natural resources, use of non-exhaustible source of energy such as biogas, wind energy, as well as the solar energy. Then recycling of water, then recycling of garbage should be there. Then avoiding artificial materials and artificial colors. Then provision of the natural light and ventilation in the houses should be. This is the characteristics of eco-friendly houses that we done in this lesson. Okay, we must take care of our environment, and environment is not harm. So we require for our good health, we have required a proper or clean environment. So it is in our hand how we keep our environment clean. Okay, so that is in our hand. We should have to reduce the man-made substances. We should have to reduce the pollution. We should have to grow more and more trees. Means trees are our green lungs. They gives us a fresh air. Okay, how? Because of the trees perform the process of photosynthesis and they release the oxygen in the environment. And oxygen, the percentage of oxygen is increased in the environment when we grow a large quantities of trees. So trees helps us in many ways. Trees are also green lungs. They are helpful us in many ways. So this is the lesson. So in this lesson we learn the various things. Then we saw again various materials we learn: bricks, cement, iron, wood, water, rubber, glass, 4 types, sand, wood tiles, tin sheets, and its original resource also. So I'm giving you one homework. You have to write down its original source, from where we get these things that we have to write down. Okay, children. So this is our lesson. In next video, we will write the question answers of this lesson. Okay. So bye everyone.